everyone, this is Neha Tiwari. Welcome back you all on my channel Morning Buzz. How would you feel if I'll tell you that you can work on your complete body, like strengthening, flexibility, everything, by doing 1 hour of yoga session without getting yourself exhausted? Yes, that is possible with yoga. All you need is just a proper dedication and practice. And you are good to go to complete 1 hour of yoga session. So, without any further delay, grab your mat and let's start today's session.
Sit in a comfortable position. Keep your eyes closed and set your intention for today's yoga session. That no matter what, we will have to complete this for 1 hour. And we'll continue this until we start feeling the changes in our body. Take a few deep breaths. Keep your thoughts positive. If you wish, you can take a few deep breaths. And whenever you are ready, we'll open the eyes and we'll start. Today's session. So we'll start with the wrist rotation. First in clockwise direction. We'll do it 10 times each. And then anti-clockwise direction. Now open your fist, hold your forefingers and pull it towards yourself. Do it for both sides. Now we'll start with the neck stretching. So first towards the right, towards the left, gently look up, and then look down. We'll do it one more time. Towards right, then towards left, gently look up, and then look down. Now we'll start the neck rotation. So first in clockwise direction. Keep it slow, don't rush over here. Now in anti-clockwise direction. Perfect. Now take your right arm towards the right side of the mat and bend your body towards right side. Hold this posture for a few breaths. Now switch side. Take your left arm towards left side of the mat and bend your body. Keep breathing in this. Stay focused. We'll do it one more time. So right finger towards the right side of the mat and bend your body. Now switch side towards left. Just keep breathing. Perfect. Come back to center. Raise your arm up, and by lengthening your spine, bend your body forward. Stay here for a couple of breaths. After this, we'll be doing the spinal twist. So raise your arm up over here and twist your body towards left side. So your right palm should be on the left knee and your gaze should be in backward direction. Now switch side, raise your arm and twist your body towards right side. Make sure your spine should be straight. Raise your arm up. We'll do it one more time towards the left. So right palm on the left knee. And after few breaths, switch side. Raise your arm up and towards the right side. Perfect. Come back to center and relax. Now switching to the next yoga. Here when you inhale, broaden your chest, and when you exhale, squeeze your belly. So while exhaling, you have to broaden up your shoulders, your chest, just fill your chest with air. And when you exhale, squeeze your belly. Exhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze your belly. So we'll be doing it for 10 times. So inhale for 10 times, exhale for 10 times. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Now stand on your mat and we'll start with the ankle rotation. So first in clockwise, then anti-clockwise in both feet. Keep it slow, keep it gentle. Now anti-clockwise. Now switch leg. First in clockwise direction. Now anti-clockwise. Moving to next yoga, inhale, raise your arm up, and while exhaling, lengthen your spine and bend your body forward. And try to touch the mat. To the center, to the left, and to the right. You have to cover all the sides. Just to loosen up your hamstring over here. Now wrap your elbows and swing your body to release all the stress from your neck area. Keep breathing over here. Raise your arm up. We'll do it 2 more times. So while inhaling, raise your arm up, and while exhaling, bend your body forward, lengthening your spine. So first to the center, to the left, then to the right. Now wrap your elbows around. and swing your body. Keep it slow, keep it gentle. Now, again, come back to center and relax. So while inhaling, raise your arm up, and while exhaling, bend your body forward, lengthening your spine. So first to the center, to the left, then to the right. Now wrap your elbows around and swing your body. Keep it slow, keep it gentle. Now, again, come back to center and relax. Moving to the next one, that would be kicking the legs. So we have to do it slowly. So first with the right leg. So we'll do it 10 times in each legs. Now to the left one. Perfect. Now raise your arm up, interlace your finger and bend your body towards right side. Then center, then left. Come back to center, towards right. We have to do this 10 times on each side. So to the right, center, to the left, center, to the right. Come back to center, to the left. Just few more breaths to go. And relax. Let's move to Surya Namaskar. Stand on the side of your mat. Inhale, raise your arm up. Bring you back to the chest and folded position. Inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend, and while exhaling, bend your body forward. Now take your right leg back. Slowly take your left leg back, making a plank position. Now bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and from here move to Cobra pose. Then tuck your toe under, move to downward facing dog position. Then bring your right leg forward, then your left leg, and by bending your knees, slowly raise up, form a mini back bend, come back to center. Again, inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend. While exhaling, bend forward, take your left leg back, then take your right leg back, forming a plank, and bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and form a Cobra pose. Now tuck your toe under and come in downward facing dog position. Bring your left leg forward, then your right leg, and raise up, come back to center. We'll do this for 5 times. Start again. Inhale, raise your arm up, bring you back to the chest and folded position. Inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend, and while exhaling, bend your body forward. Now take your right leg back. Slowly take your left leg back, making a plank position. Now bend your knees, your chest, your chin, And from here, move to Cobra pose. Then tuck your toe under, move to downward facing dog position. Then bring your right leg forward, then your left leg, and by bending your knees, slowly raise up, form a mini back bend, come back to center. Again, inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend. While exhaling, bend forward, take your left leg back, then take your right leg back, forming a plank, and bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and form a Cobra pose. Now tuck your toe under and come in downward facing dog position. Bring your left leg forward, then your right leg, and raise up, come back to center. Inhale, raise your arm up, bring you back to the chest and folded position. Inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend, and while exhaling, bend your body forward. Now take your right leg back. Slowly take your left leg back, making a plank position. Now bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and from here move to Cobra pose. Then tuck your toe under, move to downward facing dog position. Then bring your right leg forward, then your left leg, and by bending your knees, slowly raise up, form a mini back bend, come back to center. Again, inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend. While exhaling, bend forward, take your left leg back, then take your right leg back, forming a plank, and bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and form a Cobra pose. Now tuck your toe under and come in downward facing dog position. Bring your left leg forward, then your right leg, and raise up, come back to center. Inhale, raise your arm up, bring you back to the chest and folded position. Inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend, and while exhaling, bend your body forward. Now take your right leg back. Slowly take your left leg back, making a plank position. Now bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and from here move to Cobra pose. Then tuck your toe under, move to downward facing dog position. Then bring your right leg forward, then your left leg, and by bending your knees, slowly raise up, form a mini back bend, come back to center. Again, inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend. While exhaling, bend forward, take your left leg back, then take your right leg back, forming a plank, and bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and form a Cobra pose. Now tuck your toe under and come in downward facing dog position. Bring your left leg forward, then your right leg, and raise up, come back to center. Inhale, raise your arm up, bring you back to the chest and folded position. Inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend, and while exhaling, bend your body forward. Now take your right leg back. Slowly take your left leg back, making a plank position. Now bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and from here move to Cobra pose. Then tuck your toe under, move to downward facing dog position. Then bring your right leg forward, then your left leg, and by bending your knees, slowly raise up, form a mini back bend, come back to center. Again, inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend. While exhaling, bend forward, take your left leg back, then take your right leg back, forming a plank. And bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and form a Cobra pose. Now tuck your toe under and come in downward facing dog position. Bring your left leg forward, then your right leg, and raise up, come back to center. Inhale, raise your arm up, bring you back to the chest and folded position. Inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend, and while exhaling, bend your body forward. Now take your right leg back. Slowly take your left leg back, making a plank position. Now bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and from here move to Cobra pose. Then tuck your toe under, move to downward facing dog position. Then bring your right leg forward, then your left leg, and by bending your knees, slowly raise up, form a mini back bend, come back to center. Again, inhale, raise your arm up, form a mini back bend. While exhaling, bend forward, take your left leg back, then take your right leg back, forming a plank, and bend your knees, your chest, your chin, and form a Cobra pose. Now tuck your toe under and come in downward facing dog position. Bring your left leg forward, then your right leg, and raise up, come back to center. Now we'll be doing cat-cow pose. So come in tabletop position, and while inhaling, push your belly down and look up, and while exhaling, squeeze your belly. So we'll do it for 10 times. Exhale in cat pose. Inhale, push your belly down, look up. Exhale, squeeze your belly. Inhale in cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Just few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now come to neutral. We'll do one arm and leg balance. So lift your right arm and left leg at the same time. Just maintain a balance over here. Keep your gaze focused. Come back to center. Then lift your left arm and right leg at the same time. Hold this posture. Come back to center. Then come in child pose. Now we're moving to plank pose. So come in tabletop position, palms firmly on the mat. Then take your each leg back at a time. Hold this posture for a few seconds. You can hold this for 30 seconds or 15 seconds as per your wish. Stay strong. Keep breathing in this. Don't hold your breath over here. Perfect. Bend your knees. Relax your body in child pose. Then we'll be doing side plank. Now first towards the left side. So lie down on your mat by sideways, and by pushing your left palm, lift your body up. Your right arm should be upward towards the sky. Hold this posture for 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Keep breathing in this, and then switch side. Now we'll switch to the right side. So right palm firmly on the mat, keep it strong. Left arm towards the air. I'll hold it for a few seconds. And come back to neutral and relax in child pose. Now we'll be moving to the next yoga, that is dolphin pose. Wrap your arms, then slowly lean your body forward on the mat, unwrap your arms, interlace your finger, tuck your toe under and move your hips upward. And then slowly and while exhaling, lengthen your spine and lean forward till your nose almost touches the ground. So we'll do it for 10 times, and then we'll take a break for few breaths in child pose, and then we'll do it for 10 more times. Forward, back to neutral, forward, neutral. Now relax in child pose. Again, we'll do the same process. Wrap your arms, lean forward, unwrap your arm, interlace your finger, tuck your toe under and lift your hips up, and then lean your body forward. So lean back to neutral. So again, we have to do this for 10 times. Lean forward, back to neutral. Forward, back to neutral. Perfect. Now relax your body in child pose. After this, we'll do dolphin plank push-ups. So in this pose, from downward facing dog, we have to come in a complete plank position. So the procedure will be same. So sit in Vajrasana, then wrap your arms, lean your body forward, unwrap the arm, interlace your finger, lift your hips up, and here take one step back of your leg. And when you lean forward, make a complete plank pose. Complete plank, downward facing dog. Plank, downward facing dog. So we'll do it for a couple breaths. This is very good for your triceps and biceps. Just few more breaths. And relax. So after every yoga pose in this, we will relax in child pose. Now moving to the next yoga, that will be one arm touching. So come in plank position with palms firmly on the mat, and you have to touch one shoulder each at a time. So we'll do it for 30 seconds. Just balance your body once you lift your arms. A few more seconds to go. And relax in child pose. So the next yoga will be side by side hip bending. So we'll be in a lower plank pose, and for 30 seconds we have to twist our hips from right to left or left to right, the way you are comfortable. Few more seconds to go, guys. And completely relax your body in child pose. Now we'll be moving to the Sphinx pose. Lie down on the mat with arms by your side, and while inhaling, press your forearms and lift your chest and head off the mat. Your shoulder and your elbow should be parallel. Gaze should be forward. So basically we have to hold this posture for 1 minute. From here, move to Cobra pose. Lift your upper body completely off the mat. Adjust your palms, and your gaze should be upward. Again, you have to hold this posture for 1 minute. Relax your body in child pose. Moving to our next yoga, that will be boat pose. So lie down on your back, and when you inhale, raise your upper body and your leg at the same time. This is a perfect yoga for reducing your belly fat. We have to hold this posture for 15 seconds, 3 sets. Again, come back to neutral. Breathe for a few seconds, and again lift your upper body and your leg at the same time. Come back to neutral. Take a few second break, and that will be the last set of boat pose. Again, while inhaling, lift your upper body and your leg at the same time. Your gaze should be straight, just focus. Keep holding the pose. And come back to neutral. Now we'll be moving to the bridge pose. So bend your knees, and while inhaling, press your forearm and lift your hips upward. If you wish, you can interlace your finger, and if you wish, you can put your forearms by the side. So we'll hold this posture for 1 minute. And relax. Now extend your leg forward. Moving to the next yoga pose. That will be Pavan Muktasana. So bring your knees closer to your chest and then wrap your elbows around your knees. So hold this posture for 1 minute. Relax. Moving to reclining pigeon pose. Keep your left leg on the right thigh and lift your right leg upward. Hold your right thigh by interlacing your finger. Hold this posture for a few seconds, and after that we'll switch side. Now switch side. Right leg on the left thigh and lift your left leg upward and hold your left thigh. Hold this posture for a few seconds. And relax. Moving to the next yoga pose, that is seated forward bend. So come in Dandasana, and while inhaling, raise your arm up, and while exhaling, lengthen your spine and hold your toe. Do not push yourself so hard. This is for the beginners. Make sure that you are not shrugging your shoulders. We have to hold this for a few seconds, and we are doing 3 sets. 15 seconds each. Again, inhale, raise your arm up and come back to center. One more time, inhale, raise your arm up. While exhaling, touch your toe, and in every set, you can push your limits. If you wish, you can bend your knees as well. You can bend your elbows and put it over your knees. But don't push yourself very hard in this. Seconds hold and relax. The last set. Inhale, raise your arm up, and while exhaling, touch your toe. And as I said, in every set you can push your limit. Hold it for a few more breaths. Come back to neutral. Now stand on your mat and make a proper distance between your legs. We'll be doing triangle pose. Extend your arms sideways and then bend your body towards right side. Make sure your spine is straight. You do not have to hinge your shoulder forward. If you wish, you can touch your knees as well, as per your wish. Switch side towards left. We'll do it one more time. First towards the right and then towards the left. Back to neutral, then towards the right side, look upward towards the sky, come back to neutral, then towards the left. Back to center, and from here inhale, raise your arm up and bend your upper body forward, palms on the mat. Again, while inhaling, raise your arm up and palms in folded position to the chest. And from here, we'll be moving from second warrior pose to first warrior pose. So extend your arms sideways, rotate your left ankle towards 90 degree and bend your knees. And while moving to first warrior pose, we have to twist our body towards the front side. Twist your body towards left knee. Inhaling, raise your arm up. Just lengthen your right leg. Push it backward. Now we'll be switching this side. Twist your body forward. Rotate your right ankle at 90 degree and bend your right knee. Hold it for a few seconds. And then twist your body towards right knee and raise your arm up, pushing your left leg back. Hold this posture for a few breaths. And come back to center. Now we'll be moving to the next pose, that will be chair pose. So stand on the side of your mat. Now raise your arm up and lower your hips as if you are sitting on a chair. Hold this posture for a few breaths. And relax. Moving to goddess pose. So make a distance between your legs and lower your hips down like a wide leg squat. Hold this posture for a few breaths. Keep your gaze forward. And come back to neutral. Now from here, moving to tree pose. So bring your right feet on the left thigh, palms in the folded position to the chest. Your left feet should place firmly on the mat. Just maintain your balance and hold this posture for a few breaths. And then after that, we'll switch side. Back to neutral. Lift your left feet and place it on your right inner thigh. Keep your gaze forward. Few more breaths. And come back to center. Next, we'll be doing eagle pose. Wrap your right leg around the left one and right arm around the left arm. Maintain your balance. Just maintain your focus over here. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And come back to center. Next, we'll be doing garland pose. So make a hip width distance in your legs, palms on your chest, and slowly bend your hips downward. Make sure here your spine should be straight. For a couple more breaths. And from here we'll be moving to butterfly pose. So bring your feet together, hold it, and then flip your leg up and down. If you wish, you can do it slowly also. A few more times. Relax. And from here we'll be moving to the breathing exercise. So first we'll start with 21 times normal breathing. So stay calm and count your breath over here. Don't let anything distract over here. Just focus on your breathing and count them. You have to make it till 21. we have almost finished our today's session. That is if you wish, you can take deep breath also, and if not, just do 21 times normal breathing. After this, we will be doing solar and lunar breathing, like inhale through the left nostril and exhale through the right, and vice versa. Now open your eyes, close your right nostril and inhale through the left one and exhale through right nostril. So we'll do it for few breaths. Just inhale deeply and then exhale. Now switch side. And relax. Now take a deep breath, close both of your nostrils, fill your mouth with air and down your head. You can hold this posture as per your capacity, just for 15 seconds, 10 seconds or 30 seconds, the way you are comfortable. Exhale and relax. In the next one, we'll be inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling through the mouth.
Again.
And completely relax your body. Just thank yourself for completing today's session. You have done a wonderful job. Just thank yourself for completing today's session. You have done a wonderful job. Stay here for as long as you want. Now rub your palm. And then gently place it over your eyes, your face, your neck. And that is all for today's session.